Hey guys, and welcome. My name is NG Paradox, and we're here to start another Shattered Legacy series. So if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Today we're going to be starting a new series where basically we're going to do the Shattered Realm for the entire world, everything will just be one county, and we'll pick a character randomly 5 times. Those 5 characters will then be chosen and voted for by you guys who we will be. And we'll play as that character until they die. When they die, obviously, we'll do another 5 random characters, and then we'll see who we'll continue the story with. After that, voted for again by you guys. So you guys have a lot of control over where in the world of Ice and Fire we will begin, where we'll create kingdoms, and what position we will be in. So you guys will hold a lot of power. For this one, we are going to start off a year before the Clash of Kings, so a lot of our favorite characters are around and still alive. I know, obviously, we had just started one in a Clash of Kings, but I gave you guys a vote in the last part of that one, whether we should continue or not due to the White Walker situation. The annual White Walker defeat was kind of annoying. And in the East, the White Walkers seem to be doing weird things where the leader was now not a White Walker and he gave away the 5 forts. It was a very weird situation, so I wasn't sure if you guys would want to continue. And for me personally, I was happy either way. You know, taking on the kind of challenge of it was interesting, but it did seem to be slightly annoying, especially the annual White Walker beaten. So you guys did decide quite unanimously, guys. It was... When I last checked, it was like 75% to start again. So I do apologize to those that did enjoy the series. The story we told was really fun with Stannis and whatnot. The defeat of the White Walkers was really fun. So there were many things to really enjoy about it. But this is our chance to start a new story, a new series. And those of you who didn't want us to start as Stannis, this is your chance again for us to start as someone else. And Stannis is now going to pop up, isn't he? I bet he is. So, we're going to click the random button 5 times, and remember the rules. If the person is older than 50 years old, we will also, when they die, play as their heir. So do keep that in mind. That will give them a slight advantage. So don't be too worried if they're too old. They will have a chance to play as that place for quite a long time to come. But let's hope we get something interesting. Vote number 1. First off then. Let's just do this then for now. We've got the Lord Edgar of Overton. So the Overton family. So we can see obviously starts off over here in Overton. Interesting choice. Obviously a Northman. Everyone always likes the Northmen. So we could go and make our own kingdom up here in the north. We should be wary though because there is the Dread Fort very close by. And so the Boltons will likely have a lot of men. That we could always use them as an ally potentially if we can find a marriage. So... the Overtons are a choice here on the east coast of the north. He is currently 38 years old, so not too old. Old gods, everything else looks normal. Perfect. Okay then, choice number 2. We have another person in Westeros, Lord Hagen of Hayford. Now, Hayford is, if I remember correctly, isn't it round... yeah, here we go, Hayford. So Hayford is very close to King's Landing, where Robert Baratheon will be. Remember, this is a year before the Clash of Kings, so Robert Baratheon, Eddard Stark are still alive and whatnot. We could start as Hayford, as the Hayford family. Kingslander, Hayford the 7, a lot of smaller places around, but obviously there's Rosby over there, King's Landing just here, Tumbleton there. Could be a dangerous area, but could be a nice central area for us to begin our own conquests. We'll see. Okay, choice number 3 then. Who will it be? Dun dun dun! And it gets someone else. Oh, wow, okay. Looks like there's a lot of choices here in Westeros, but that could obviously divide the vote. So if you are looking forward to, if you are wanting someone in Essos or the Summer Isles, remember though, if there's quite a few of these, we just get one in Essos on the Summer Isles. This might separate the votes for those who want in Westeros. We have the Viprin family of Stilfen. Stilfen is right here. Very central position along the Trident there, so we could try and take over the Trident, make the Kingdom of the Trident or something, but yeah. I mean, the area is known as the Trident, to be honest, but nice little rivers there. We're surrounded by quite a few small people. I guess the closest big people are like Seaguard or the Blackwoods over here. So it could be a potentially good place if you want to play in the Riverlands. So there you go. 3 good choices, 3 good Westeros families. None of them, you know, too famous, none of them too big. He is 51, so actually Viperin would also be able to be played as his heir. Let me just check Hayford as well. How old was Hayford? 46, yeah. Hayford is 46, so he will not count for the playing as his heir. So that's something to keep in mind. If you want us to play for quite a while as the first character, Hayford maybe is not your best go-to character there. He's quite old actually already. Number 4 then. Will we get someone in Essos? No! And, wow, okay. No one in Essos then. We have Lord Duncan, also a very similar name to Duncan the Tall, of Dosk, of the Durwell family. So that is up here, right in Dosk there. Very close to Golden Grove and the Rowan family. Of course, Standfast and Cold Moat over there. Could be a good place if you want to be in the Reach. We've got Reachman, we've got a Crownlander, a Riverman, and a Northman there. So, interesting choices. No big families, no big castles, just various small lords in Westeros. And the last choice then for you guys will be this one. It is going to be... Wow, every single character is in Westeros. We have Lord Stefan Penrose of Parchment. So the Penrose family, you know, that they have there's a couple of characters from the, well, at least one character from the Penrose family that is talked about, of course, in the Game of Thrones books. But how old is he? 66 years old. So we're definitely going to play as his heir if you were to vote for him. Very close to Storm's End, though. And, of course, Tarth. So he could be in danger. But if you want to play as Stormlands, probably the most famous of the character names that we had. Yeah. Out of all the families, I would say Penrose is probably my favourite when it comes to the family actual itself, the dynasty. But, obviously, it's up to you guys. This is... I actually have no idea what you guys are going to vote for. Last time we had a very obvious one. Big family name. This time, though, every single character is in Westeros, and they're all kind of a smaller house. I mean, Penrose is a High Lord, so that's kind of the biggest one, I guess. But even then, it's still quite a small one. So I'm very interested to see which one will win. So yes, just going back over, we've got Overtons up here, with the Hayfords and the Crownlands, the Viperins, and Stilfet, was it Viperin? Yeah, Viperin, just making sure I'm pronouncing it right. We had the Dosk of the Durwell family, and of course we had Parchments where the Penrose family are. So up to you guys, you can go look in the description and vote for who should be the starting character for the new series. Apologies for the last one. I actually didn't think the White Walker would actually start, because all the other wars were not continued into the game with Shattered Realm. So I thought the White Walker War would not start either, but apparently it did. So yeah, so apologies for that, but we had a fun time, I hope. I think people really enjoyed the whole story with Stannis. Let's try and tell more stories just like that, and create a whole new world without winter, hopefully. But yeah, see you guys soon. Looking forward to your votes. I'll look at them in the next couple of days, and I'll start that new series. So get to voting, okay? Get to voting. Tell me what you think in the comment section. What are you hoping to see in this new world? See you then.